everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. This is just a quick recording about the optional Frayer model assignment. Remember, it is optional, extra credit, whatever you want to call it. Again, if you look at your grades and you decide, it's not really going to help me, I don't need it, then don't do it, okay? But I did just want to show it to you. It is open now on Blackboard for you, just as optional Frayer model assignment, and I probably put way too much information for y'all. Hold on, let me just move this just a little tiny bit. Oh, well, now it cuts off over there. Okay, so in case you've never seen a Frayer model, here is what it looks like. And I created a template for y'all in Word. So hopefully you can just, if you decide you do want to do this assignment, hopefully you can just use this one in Word to make it easier for you. So here's where, and I'll show you some examples in just one second. So here's where you will type in your word or your term. Here's a definition in your own words, goes right here. Here are some facts, characteristics. Here are some examples, and here are some non-examples. Okay, so it's a pretty standard. This is a pretty standard Frayer model template. I couldn't find any in Word, so that's why I just made this one for y'all. So you can type into it if you want, but I also have some other examples that I posted as PDFs. So one looks like this, pretty much the same thing, right? Definition, facts, characteristics, words, examples, non-examples. This is kind of the one that I tend to use, but then I also found this one that I like. These are PDFs though, so unless you want to convert or convert to Word, you won't be able to type into these two examples. But here's again another one: word, my definition, a picture, similar words, opposite words. Ooh, that could be really good for math, right? And then my word in a sentence. So if you Google Frayer model, there's tons of them that come up. So you are certainly welcome to, again, use this one if you choose to do this assignment, or you can use these as some models, some templates for you. But also, I mean, honestly, you could just Google, let me just see really quickly, ready? Frayer model template is what I'm putting in. I know you can't see it because it's cut off, but look at all the options, right? So this one, oh yeah, I like that they think I can read this. I can't read this, come on now. But basically it's the word, definition, facts, characteristics, examples, non-examples. Maybe that's what it says, I'm not really sure. But again, just some different examples. But basically they all look pretty similar, right? This one, I don't know about this one, examples from your own life. Here's some other ones: definition, in a sentence, synonyms, antonyms. Okay, so there's tons out here. Here are some editable ones that are on Teachers Pay Teachers. It looks like here are some Google slides. Ooh, look at that. Oh, let me see. Can you type into this one? No, yes, no, but oh, view only. But you might be able to, use this as your as your model kind of thing. Okay, so again, here's a template in Word, some other examples, and then here's just a quick example or a quick little PowerPoint that does have some, hold on, I'm waiting for it to open. Hold, please, one moment. Nope, hold on. All right, let's see if it's actually going to open. There we go. Okay, so here are some examples and then just kind of the description of the assignment. So let's just look at this real quick. I know it's cutting off. I know. Sometimes it does this, but whatever. Okay, so again, here's the one I just showed you. Here's where you would put your word or your term, definition, facts, characteristics, examples, non-examples, and then some completed examples. Let's see if it'll let me advance. Okay, so here is a quadrilateral. Okay, so quadrilateral is a term, is a shape with four sides. Here's some facts, characteristics. Here are some examples that I'm learning about in my math class, and here are some non-examples, okay? So pretty straightforward. Here's another one, maybe, if it'll let me, one moment, please. Okay, here's another one. So this one actually has some pictures involved in this one. So this one is parallel lines, lines that are the same distance apart. We talk about this in my math class too. So here are some characteristics and some facts, some examples, and some non-examples, kind of like that template that had the picture spot, right? So those are just some examples. Oh my gracious day. So the actual assignment, again, remember, it is optional for extra credit. You will select just one term that relates to mathematics, progress monitoring in math, database decision-making in math, etc. Really anything related to math. So pretty much anything we've talked about since day one of this semester. And you will just complete a Frayer model template to submit. Like I said, I have one posted as a Word doc, so if you want to type directly into that template, that is fine. If you would rather create your own or create one of the PDFs I posted into a fillable document, that is fine also. And just remember, this is optional. You may look at your grades and you say, I don't really need to do this because it's not going to help me at all. I'm already at an A, and that is 100% fine. Okay, so that is, hold on. That is, one moment, please, what the little PowerPoint is just right here. And again, here's the Word example, and here are the other examples. And if you choose to do it, here is where you will submit your actual assignment. So remember, this is optional, but this is where you'll submit if you choose to do so. And again, I included the one in a Word doc, but feel free to use your own, create one of your own. You just cannot use either of the terms that I just showed you, okay? So you cannot use quadrilateral or parallel lines, okay? But other than that, it's pretty open-ended. Anything, again, broadly related to math, anything we've talked about. It could be early numeracy, it can be secondary, it can be progress monitoring, it can be anything we talked about. Remember, if you do go into this Word document, you might need to click the yellow bar where it says enable editing, but then you should, my computer's choosing what it wants to, what it wants to work today, but you should be able to type right into the text boxes. Again, if you don't like this one, feel free to use one of your own. And again, feel free to not do the assignment, right? So it's totally up to you, but it is posted for you. It is available over here under the optional Frayer model. And I believe that is everything I believe is posted. All the modules are posted, right? We've talked about which ones have IRIS modules, PD certificates that you submit. The reason I put the Frayer model here, because it is about math vocabulary. So again, you do not have to do the Frayer model. That is up to you. Remember, here are all these resources, again, just for you. You might want to print them. You might want to save them to a flash drive. You might want to save them to your computer, whatever works. The progress monitoring in math, I know some of you have already submitted that. So remember, that's just the handout 16 that you will submit. It looks like, ta-da, this. Okay, so you're just going to look at Ethan and figure out what's going on with Ethan, what has happened to Ethan's graph, how has Ethan responded. Okay, so that's the progress monitoring in math. That one is not optional, right? And then everything else is posted and open under the content tab. And again, this optional one is posted now as well. Okay, I think that is it. I'm going to pause for 1 second and look at the calendar and syllabus just to make sure. So hold on. Yeah, so that is everything. What's left? We have the IRIS module for module 12, but there's no PD certificate to submit for that one. That is study skills part 1. That's where you will submit the progress monitoring in math and also quiz 12. Then we have the IRIS module for module 13, which is study skills part 2, also does not have a PD certificate. So for that week, the week of April 16th, you will just submit quiz 13. And then the final module, the IRIS module is about SOS, and there is a PD certificate for that. There is quiz 14 for that one, and then the Frayer keyword is, again, optional. So that's pretty much it. This will most likely be the last recording I do for this class. But I hope y'all learned a lot. I know it's a lot of material to pack into a semester, but hopefully you learned a lot. And again, I would recommend, kind of saving all of these modules, all of these resources. I didn't mean to say modules, excuse me, all of these resources, just so you have them as y'all move forward in your careers. Okay, well, have a great rest of the semester. I enjoyed working with y'all this semester. I will grade your intervention presentation number 2, I promise. But other than that, like I said, I think I am relatively caught up, even up until what was due yesterday. So I think that's about it. Have a great rest of the semester, and maybe I will see y'all again sometime. Thanks.